All right, this is chapter Columbian Exchange. So our first question is, what was another name for the Columbian Exchange? The Columbian Exchange, or Grand Exchange, was the widespread transfer of animals, plants, culture, human populations, technology, and ideas between the American and Afro-Eurasian hemispheres in the 15th and 16th centuries. It was related to European colonization and trade after Christopher Columbus's 1492 voyage. Invasive species of flora and fauna and communicable diseases were a byproduct of the exchange. So answer to number 1 is Grand Exchange. What disease is believed to have caused the largest death toll among Native Americans, surpassing any wars and far exceeding the comparative loss of life in Europe due to the Black Death? At this point, hopefully you know right away that it's smallpox, but I'm going to read that part as well. And the next question will be, how many Native Americans died in the first 100 to 150 years following 1492? The contact between the two areas circulated a wide variety of new crops and livestock, which supported increases in population in both hemispheres. Although diseases initially caused precipitous declines in the numbers of indigenous peoples of the Americas, traders returned to Europe with maize, potatoes, and tomatoes, which became very important crops in Europe by the 18th century. Similarly, Europeans introduced manioc and peanut to tropical Asia and West Africa, where they flourished in soils that otherwise would not produce large yields. Old World diseases had a devastating effect when introduced to the Native American populations via European carriers, as the people in the Americas had no natural immunity to the new diseases. Measles caused many deaths. The smallpox epidemics are believed to have caused the largest death tolls among Native Americans, surpassing any wars and far exceeding the comparative loss of life in Europe due to the Black Death. It is estimated that upwards of 80 to 95% of the Native American population died in the epidemics within the first 100 to 150 years following 1492. So the answer is 80 to 95%. All right. Next, we've got 2 about specifically the kind of chart graph image here. Which of the following products was brought from Europe to North America? So it's on this line. All right. Tobacco's up here. Livestock. Oh, yes, livestock is down here. So it is probably livestock. Tomatoes are up here. And peanuts, they're up here. So it is livestock. Question 5. Which of the following products was brought from the Americas to Europe? So we're going from here to Europe. Turkeys, well, there it is. It's turkeys. Horses were down here. Honeybees are down here. And smallpox is also down here. So turkeys is your answer. And that is it for Columbian Exchange.